Nope, fuck that. It is too cold. Now this is better. Alright guys, so this is my Afx Fx41 helmet, highly modified as you can see. And this has got the chrome shield and the roost shield on it also. In my previous videos you might have seen without the shield. I put this back on to help with the actual sun, to give a little bit more shade. And I don't know, I think it looks a little bit cooler like this. Alright, so first things I'm going to point out are all the vents. So to do that, I'm going to remove the roost shield up here. So you got this right here. You got this little, almost like a wing nut. So you're going to take that off first. Alright, it looks like there's a little nylon washer here too. Alright, and then you're going to have a screw on each side, Phillips head screw. But for a pro tip, you can actually use a coin. Alright, now that we have the roost shield off, I'm going to go over the vents. So first we have the vents right up here, one on each side. Next one we have the top vent right up here. And then flip it around to the back. We have this back vent right here. And then not only that, you have exhaust vents on each side right here. You have exhaust vents right here and here, here and here. And then I have some covered up, but you actually have more exhaust vents here and here, here and here. But I have those covered up due to wind noise. I was trying some things out, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like I'm missing some, but I'm counting like 14 vents in this helmet. Oh, not including the front vents. So on a stock helmet, what, 14, 15, 16. So we got like 16 vents. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to point out is the integrated shield, which actually comes in handy quite a bit. So the stock shields, they will give you a pretty adequate amount of tint, although if you're like directly looking or riding into a sunset or sunrise, you are going to want a little extra tint. So there's a little switch on this side here that you flip down, and then you have this nice tinted visor. Flip it back up, you're good to go. Alright, the next nice feature I'm going to show you guys is the actual latch system. So this has a quick release latch system. Put it on, just pull this red tab here, and it releases. Okay, I'm having issues with this camera. So, wind noise is... it felt like a lot of the wind noise was coming from the sides here. So I took some tape and I covered up the two vents right here, and it really did help a lot. So if you've got a lot of wind noise, I would say try to take some like electrical tape so it blends in with the helmet, and cover up those vents right on the sides here. So I'm going to include some pictures of what the stock helmet looks like, but if you're watching this video, you probably already know what the front of this helmet looks like. That's one of the reasons why it drew me to this helmet, was just the look. The helmet looks just so cool. So now you'll get some accessories in you'll get some accessories in the box. This is accessories for the shield here, the sides, like extra hardware, mounting bolts and nuts and all that good stuff. And then in a different package you'll get like a little tool, which is actually the screwdriver. So if you don't have a coin on you, make sure you got that. And then it actually has plugs, and these plugs are what I'm going to show you for the top here. Alright, so as you can see, we got these holes here that you might want plugged up if you decide to take the roof shield off. So you just pop the plug right in, give it a nice push, and it's in. Alright, so now to actually change the shield on this thing, you take your coin, or you can use that handy dandy tool. So now you will want to hold on to this little piece right here, because you'll have to put that on the other one. Alright, so now for the dark tinted shield. So you just kind of mock it up here, and then there's little tabs right here that you'll see. You just fit it in there. I'm doing a video for my helmet.
Okay, I sit.
Okay. Alright, you sit.
Yeah. See me.
I can't see you?
Yeah.
What are you, John? Are you John Cena?
Yeah.
Alright, so now that probably looks something more like the Walterific helmet, which is what inspired me to actually do all this goofy stuff up front. Alright, so now I'm going to go over a little bit of my customization that I actually did on this thing. So right here you have a respirator mask that I pretty much took all the actual pieces off, the air filters and everything. I have some PVC elbow piping on each side, so that's what that is. And then these are actually things that I found at work, working auto parts dealer, and this was in the scrap pile, and it's actually wire looms for the doors. So it's just nice flexible rubber that I ended up first trying to just super glue it to the helmet, which did not work at all. So I went to the hardware store and I found some stuff that will bond. It's kind of like JB Weld, but it was something else. It was made by 3M, but it bonds the rubber to the actual helmet. Okay, so I planned on putting some other stuff on the helmet, but I didn't want to copy Walterific too much because he has his own style, which is awesome. So I just wanted to kind of do something a little different. And it's funny because I didn't even know that he had this helmet. I got this helmet and I started doing stuff on it, and then I watched one of his videos and it actually said what helmet it was. So I felt really cool that I had the same helmet as him. So now as far as my vlogging setup goes, I just bought one of those really cheap, I have it here in my pocket. I bought one of those really cheap pieces off of Amazon. So it came in this red housing already cut out on the side, and it actually came with the microphone and adapter. So if you can tell, I have, you know, the microphone in the helmet, of course, and I just have it taped right here where the adapter goes. And so far it's actually worked pretty well. And then, you know, of course you got the connector right here. And then I have my microphone. I don't know if you can see. Alright, there we go. So that's probably the best that I'll be able to get it. But I have the microphone right here, and I just have it duct taped right here. So, you know, of course after a while the duct tape gets, you know, kind of crappy. But yeah, that's it. Overall, I am actually really satisfied with this helmet. I did use it for off-roading once, and goggles will fit under here just fine, and you're able to shut the visor too if you need to. So, like, I'm just really satisfied with this helmet, and it's like more of a budget helmet too, if you look at it. And I mean, to me it feels pretty lightweight. It's a lot more lightweight than my other helmet. But yeah, this is it, guys. The Afx Fx41 dual sport, dual purpose helmet. Awesome.